Merry Christmas, chat, since I won't be here to say it to you on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. How is everyone? Yeah, I see questions in chat like, the fuck? Deer Simulator? No. Horror game, chat. Dog sledding horror game, to give you an idea. Yes, doggos, creepy things, snow. Best I can do for a Christmas theme game. But hey, give me a break. But it's apparently pretty good from what I saw. But it might not be a 4-hour long game, so I might play half sword afterward. Because I got a little addicted the last time I played that game. Sir, I would spend Christmas with you if you'd spend Christmas with me. Well, what are you offering? What's so special about spending Christmas with one such as yourself? You making real eggnog over there in your place? You got a real Christmas tree? Fireplace? Real Santa Claus? I don't know, you gotta have something to bring to the table for my presents. Where's Solid Snake when you need him for a situation like where are video game Christmas specials and why don't we get those? Why don't we get holiday themed video games? There's very few. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How you doing? Short shoot Bambi Mama in the face. Well, I think this opening screen of the game has given people the wrong impression of what this game is going to be. This game is called That Which Gave Chase, just because, I didn't put it on screen anywhere. I got COVID and had to cancel all my family plans. This is a one-sided deal for me. Ooh, yeah. Come have Christmas with me. Get COVID. Possibly die. Merry Christmas to you, good sir. Hope you have a good trip. Yeah, everything's... I'm packed up. I just gotta go to the airport tomorrow. So I'm basically ready. Got my Steam Deck charged. Got all my stuff ready to go. So hopefully everything goes well, because it's almost like a 24-hour trip because of layovers. That's gonna be fun. Is this a big hunter on the light gun arcade machine? No, this is not a hunting game at all. Technically, no. Bambi's mom death doesn't bother me anymore because I realize that the hunter who shot her was probably trying to feed his family through a particularly harsh winter. Yeah, you gotta think of the story for everyone involved, chat. However, Old Yeller will still get you in the fields every single time. If you don't get worked up over Old Yeller, you're not American. Or human, for that matter. Which usually includes being American. I got your fursona lined up, fursuit and all made. Wow, you did that in one day. This is either like, you were either like a savant at making fursuits, or you just got like a paper bag and drew a fox on it. Either way, I'm touched. I'll find you in LA. Good luck. It's a big place, I hate Old Yeller because the younger brother was so fucking stupid. Well, that's what younger brothers do. They're meant to be dumb. Or at least from your perspective. Damn, I'm not American. I should have seen this coming a kilometer away. Oh, you gave it away. You're not American with that kilometer business. Actually, aren't we switching? Chad, am I wrong? But did I read news recently that America is going to finally switch over to the metric system in like a year or so? Like they're going to stop teaching like the old ways to kids in school? Or did I misread that somewhere? I figured that was like never happen. I don't think it will ever happen. I swear I remember reading that just recently that starting in like 2024, like it'll no longer be taught in school. It'll only be metric. I might be wrong though. I fully concede. Fully concede that I may have just misremembered something. I can't find it online. Well, there you go. Proof. Evidence. Wish we could get rid of daylight savings. We actually did do that once, but I think so many people complained in America, they brought it right back. So it seems unlikely that will change either. We are a stubborn nation with our little things. Don't drink the eggnog in LA, else you'll never be able to leave. I almost made the same mistake. My god, man, it's not like you're going into Hades and eating a pomegranate. It's like just eggnog. Made in someone's apartment. It's like, no, you can't leave LA ever if you drink the eggnog there. Good morning. What's up, hi guy? How you doing tonight? Or morning for you, I guess. Yo, haven't had real eggnog in a long time, Chad. Gonna have to rectify that soon. Gonna have to rectify many things. To get rid of daylight savings, it would need an act of Congress to approve it. Yep. I really do hate it being dark at 5 o'clock. Just gonna say, I'd rather we got rid of it, so I at least got maybe one more hour on the clock where it doesn't feel like, oh, nighttime. The wolves are out. Dante's Infernal style eggnog. That'd just be like fire cum or something. Look, Hades in, Greek mythology and like Christian hell are two very different things. And I'm pretty sure Christian hell is way worse than whatever the Greeks... You know what? I never thought of it before. What did the Greeks classically think of Hades was the land of Hades was? Like, it was I think it's probably like a very different concept from ours of like the Christian hell. Do you have a summary for Taxi Driver, the movie? I've never watched it. Does that make me a Philistine? Possibly. Torturous, yeah, but I'm trying to like what were the punishments they handed out there, and like was it for eternity as well? I don't know. I never actually looked into it. I like know of it, but I never really like looked into like how they described it. Would you rather do Sisyphus with the boulder or Tantalus with the constantly hungry, thirsty, but never quite able to get any water? Well, see, I feel like that's the thing. If you're Sisyphus and pushing the boulder, when do you have time to ever actually, quench your thirst or hunger? So isn't he like always hungry and thirsty, but also having to push the damn boulder? If that's the case, I'll just take being constantly hungry and thirsty without pushing a boulder. It's an abyss of no return. You know what? If you're just falling forever, that ain't so bad. Appreciate Hades was a pretty chill god by Greek pantheon standards. Well, he did kidnap a woman. But that's like one of the few times he did that. I've been told that after seeing it, you become a racist white man. Seeing what? What if you're already a racist white man? Is it like, oh, well, time to give this up? Can't burn a soul, yeah. Well, the whole idea of being punished for eternity is pretty... You know what? I don't think there's any crime that's, you know what? You're gonna burn for eternity. It's like, really? That's a bit much, don't you think? Like, you stole fizzy lifting drink. Now the ceiling has to be washed and sterilized. And you'll burn for eternity. Like, come on. Alternatively, would you rather be someone like Arachne who got turned into a spider because... You know what? I always consider that an upgrade. Either getting turned into a spider or a Medusa lady. Come on. That's a fucking upgrade. I'll take either one. You're going to the FurCon there? Well, man, you have a rip-roaring yiffin' time there at the FurCon. I hope you just, like, fucking slay in your fursuit. Hades was divided into 3 different areas. Elysium for the good people, Tartarus for the evil people, and Asphodel Meadows for everyone else. Asphodel Meadows? I think I've known that by a different name. But, yeah. Hey. That's not so bad. You either frolic in a field or, I guess like writhe in the mud in Tartarus. Got to strike the fear of God in the hearts of the masses somehow, but yeah, but not really. I mean, that's what everyone always says, but you guys know, like, I don't believe Jews actually have the concept of hell, right? In Hebrewism, like they don't technically go to hell in Judaism. That's like something like, how do we make this like fucking metal? Add hell to it. Borrow a few ideas from the Greeks and the Romans. Hell was misinterpreted. Actually, hell is the common man's grave. Yeah. Judaism is a bit bizarre when it comes to like afterlife, because literally you can like go to the place on Earth that's mentioned in the what's the name of the Jewish Bible? Shit, I forget. Whatever it is. There's like literally a field you can go to in Israel. It's like, yeah, this is hell apparently. Welcome to hell, and it's just like a field somewhere. The Torah, yeah, the Torah. Beats me, I'm no saint. Well, I swear too much to be one. Let's all go to Gehenna. Yeah, Gehenna. That's like the one in, the Torah. But it's like just literally a field in Israel you can go visit. And it's just like a normal looking place, but it's like, no, this is the gate of hell. Or actual hell, I forget. They're a game I kind of like to watch you and Kate play together. It's called Ready or Not. Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm not sure if it'd be a game I'd be into though. Hell is earth. Hell is in your heart. You make your own personal hell, correct? Also, Satan doesn't really exist in the Old Testament. I believe the word Satan was a mistranslation of another word. Like I said, my biblical scholar is like, scholar and, knowledge is, lacking. However, I have mentioned that when I was a kid, I had this fucking awesome illustrated, like, Bible. I forget where we had it, but it's like a graphic novel version of the Bible that told all the best stories, and I fucking love that thing. I wasn't even religious, I just liked looking at it. I wish I still had it, it was so damn good. I need to, like, find it if it's still in print. It didn't even feel like you're reading a religious novel, it just felt like you're reading a really good, like, graphic comic book. Our old world right now is a fine definition of hell. I mean, you say that, but we let there is no better time to have been alive than right now. Other than the 90s. The 90s were kind of like just better. Profoundly. But you know what? We still get a pretty good deal compared to what other people had to live through. Because you know what? I didn't really fancy of like being born 200 years ago and dying of syphilis or any other number of things that would horribly kill me. Or being like just, uneducated and having to like, you'll cut wheat in like a royals fields for my entire life. Maybe like, having like the church bear down on me for like, hey, you said the Lord's name in vain, off with your thumb. I'll take this, whatever problems we have, I think they're better. Was it called The Action Bible? I think I've seen what you're talking about. I don't recall the name. I just know that it was like an entire graphic novelization of some of the like stories from the Bible. I don't remember was it in color? I don't know if it was in color or black and white, but I just remember it was so fun to look at when I was a kid. You're only saying that since you're a 90s kid. I mean, true. I can't deny that I'm a little biased. But however, I think if anyone today can look at the 90s and disregarding any technology that came out after the 90s that you're really into, the culture of the 90s was just mwah. Mwah. Well, I mean, think about it. If you were a 90s kid, you got to like be there for the beginning of all the technology we now take for granted today, the internet, a lot of personal computing, phones, like all cable TV, all the good shit that we like, it's like, and you were there for it, and you're like, it's like fucking magic's happening around you. And then it just kept getting better and better and better, rather than just being born into it already developed. They're like, oh, cool. I was born, had an iPod, or an iPhone, or an iPad. No, we got to see the entire evolution. Be there for them. We got to learn the most practical skills. See, I've been reading up how the Zoomers are having trouble learning how to use computers because they're used to touchpads. See, if you were a 90s kid, you had to fucking learn how to use those computers because they didn't work at the time. So you're like, you know what? You got the technical skills, the know-how, and the right culture. Definitely think it was the Action Bible. I just saw some of the images and it was written in comic. I'm going to look this up real quick. Action Bible? Maybe it'll like spring a memory. No, this is something similar to it, but the art doesn't remind me of what it was originally. Like, I don't know, I have to look into it more. Was this like around in like the early 90s? This looks a bit more modern. Keep in mind, I'm talking about something from the early 90s. I don't know, I'd have to look into it. But yeah, this doesn't... I don't remember it looking this way. This looks more like a modern comic book. Still, similar idea. Get Akira Toriyama to draw a manga for the Bible. I mean, hell, Akira... You want Dragon Ball... The Dragon Ball only with Jesus is what you want. Remember when cars had cassette players? Yes, though I don't recall my family ever really relying on it. But the cars my family usually drove often didn't even have air conditioning. We had to roll those windows down. Couldn't afford a car that had air conditioning. So yeah, and if we did, we listened to the radio, or if even that. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? You have a busy day. How many high-profile suicides deaths are you expecting prior to Epstein's client list? I gotta be telling you, I think everyone's gonna be very disappointed. If there were anything actually, damning on it, they would never let it come out. Or you'd see it, you could probably look up a lot of like itineraries for like rich people flying to like other countries soon. But so I don't think you're gonna be too shocked, because I don't think there'll be much of anything on it. Night City from Cyberpunk is my idea of hell. I mean, that's just like any Asian city at this point with like American tendencies. It'll probably be at least a few celebrities. Like I said, I mean, it might ruin a few people if there's anything at all on it. I mean, we already know several people who have like flown on his airplane and then nothing really came about from that. Like literally like one of the English royals was like, had been to his island before and flown his airplane. Guess what? Nothing came about of that. This server is now safe. You come and cleansed it, Mike. How did you do that? Your presence? Hey, Q, all's well. Hope's the same for you. Well, I've spent the day packing, making sure everything's like ready to go. So all I gotta do is like go to the airport tomorrow. Yeah, should be all right. I also got my digital boarding pass today. That came in. Ready to storm Hollywood? I guess that's what I'll be doing. I guess so. Ready to make my mark on the city of entertainment, I guess, yeah. Packing meat. You know, it's probably not recommended you pack meat in your luggage. I don't think they want you doing that. It's gonna smell. Ferret Cop is on duty. Oh, that's how. Some other channel's emotes. My emotes aren't good enough to like cleanse the chat. I have a question for you. Have you ever played Redneck Rampage? I have never played it. I was not someone who played PC games when that style of PC game first-person shooter was popular, so I know of it, but I've never played it. I think I've seen it reviewed before, though. We need a Moo Cop emote. I gave you horny jail. Do you really need more than that? Do you want horny cop? Horny cop emote incoming. I can make it an animated one. I got 5 animated slots to fill up next year. Horny cop. To go along. Yeah, you know what? Horny cop might be a good emote to go along with horny gel. And Soy Knight. Hey, let's in. What's up, man? How you doing? I know you don't live in Los Angeles anymore, but I'll be out that way in like on the 23rd. At least I don't think you live in LA anymore, do you? Or did you ever live in LA? I know you live in that general area. Enjoying your winter break. No more interruptions. No more interruptions. We all stay horny. Well, that's how the human race perpetuates itself. I live a county away from LA. Okay, Lancaster is right next to it. That's to like the east though. So there's north and south. Dart's gonna be hunting for LA women. Is that what I'm going to do? Literally hunting women. Is that what it is? Okay, you have a wild idea of me, don't you? He's going there to hunt women. If you were here on the 8th, you could come to this awesome Cal Arts event I got invited to. Private screening and talk back with the director of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's another live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, or something older? Like Serial Killer? Well, that is where most of them came from, right? I know there's like been a lot of famous ones out in that area. The new animated one? Oh, I never saw that one. But hey, I hope that you have a good time with that. Let's see. Actually, the 8th, you mean like the 8th of this month or next month? Because... no, I think I fly out on the 8th. Yeah, 8th is when I leave. So, yeah, can't do that. Cal State for life, Cal State. Director graduated Cal Arts in 2011. Dart's going to be wearing his sunglasses at night as soon as he... Well, technically my glasses I wear, they have that coating that turns them into sunglasses when they get UV. So I don't need to pack sunglasses. I have them on all the time. So when I'm indoors, the sunglass part turns off. Dart's gonna be wearing... yeah, well, I don't have to cancel my remote classes, luckily. You hate those white glasses that had the coating on them? I don't know, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Dart's the prime definition of those literally me memes. Chad, I feel like I'm being bullied tonight. United States of California. I mean, it is one of the few states that could be a pretty successful country all on its own, along with like Texas, Florida, and New York. You hunting women? You can't even catch a ball. You know what? Catching balls is harder than people think. You gotta keep your eyes open. Don't get scared of it, even when it's coming at your face. You love Cali? It's fun. You're accepted there, right? It is where all the conventions are held. Balls equal work. True. New definition unlocked. Don't you ever call me a bully? I'm so much worse than that. Okay, I'm trying to think of what's above the scale in bully. And I'm blanking. Cali is fun until you need to pay rent. Yeah, that's basically most states these days. Though there's some that are still a bit higher than others. You went through a method acting period where you only respond to the name April O'Neil. You know what? As long as your parents got you yellow pantsuit to wear, I'd abide by it. What's above a bully is psychopath? Well, I'm usually going to assume a psychopath is going to be bullying people as well. So it's still just a bully. Just now they have a mental reason for it. Other than being like terrible home life. Did you pack your condoms? You know what? I forgot to do that. No, I have not packed any condoms. I don't actually have any condoms now that I think about it. Had a yellow button-down shirt and yellow pants. My nanny got me fabric paint. She's an artist, and we even drew the blue lines on the side. Wow, that is dedication. So you like... Chad, what are these questions tonight? What are these questions? And yes. Have you heard about the situation in Argentina? You mean the whacked out, coked out libertarian guy that got made prime minister or something? I heard he like basically like, oh, everything that the government does, it now doesn't. You're welcome. Something along those lines, correct? You better go get some content. Will do. I will pick those up. I'm sure the airport sells them. Hey, William Howard Taft. Wasn't I that last night? Sorry that Roosevelt guy was selected for Mount Rushmore instead of you. It's alright. He deserved it, honestly. He's got big, charisma energy. Didn't a senator have sex in an official building? No, that was one of a senate. If you're talking about the recent thing that was videotaped, that was, I believe like a staff member of a senator who was having like, the gay sex as opposed to the straight sex in like the Senate hearing room or something. And for some reason they filmed it and put it online. Like they didn't think people would recognize that, oh, this is the Senate hearing room. No one will know. No one will figure out who it was. However, that is, I gotta say, some tremendous bragging rights that you can literally say, yeah, I was the guy who fucked in the... Normally, we're all getting fucked in the Senate room, but I actually had sex there. I think that'd be a decent brag, don't you? I can even prove it. I got video evidence. But then again, in the gay community, you don't really need to brag. You're going to get sex regardless. House Speaker had a purity ceremony with his daughter. I don't really understand that kind of culture. Like, I'm sorry, but I would never want to like have my daughter promise her virginity until wait until marriage. Like, no, it's weird. Like, you will wear this ring and you will not have the sex until marriage. Swear on my... Ugh. I can take you to Mr. S. I don't know what you mean by that. That sounds like coded language to me. Why does purity ceremony still exist? Because weird religious families, I guess. It's like guaranteed to fail. True, but you know, sometimes they just find like a workaround with like anal or something. Or like just stick, I don't know, there's always loopholes. Like, well, you know what? If there's no penetration, it's not actual sex, so I'm gonna grind on you for a bit. People are clever, alright? Orgy in the Senate hearing room would be rad. I don't know, as long as it's on C-SPAN. Actually, no. Have you seen what senators typically look like? No, thank you. I ain't watching that. Touche doesn't have a hymen. Chad, am I the only one who ever thought the word hymen sounded like a football quarterback name? It just has that feel to it. Like you would see that on like a jersey. Hymen. Sounds like church music. Well, that's a hymn. Someone in Senate got caught having sex on the job. Well, Senate staffers or Senate aides, whatever. They filmed two gay guys who work for a Democratic senator had sex in the Senate hearing room, and then their video they posted to a Discord somewhere, and then like news agencies got a hold of it. Obviously, they got fired afterward. Yaoi in the Senate. You just know that's going to become like a hentai and doujinshi, someone writes now. There's a football award that sounds similar to it called the Heisman. Yeah, I know about that one. There's a hockey player called Zach Hyman. Well, there you go. It is a sports name. One was from Europe to represent Europe. You know what? That's oddly made a lot of sense. Hyman sounds like an important Kojima character. No, it'd be Hyman Man. You gotta remember, that's Kojima's way of naming things now. Hot Coldman, Die Hardman, the Hartman, and so Hymanman. How do you do it, Kojima? How do you do it? The game you should probably look up is called Rewind or Die is really good. Maybe. Who knows? How long until we get Man Man? I don't know. What about Woman Man? Man Woman. You know what? I am looking... I don't know. We don't know anything about it yet, but that OD game, or if it's even a game, we're going to have to be able to keep an eye on that one, I feel, chat. It's going to be like it's probably the most cracked thing ever, since it's like... He's promising it's, you know, revolutionized video games and storytelling. Like everything fucking does. Hot Coldman, that was an actual character name in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Kojima is in Hitman 3. He shows he was in Cyberpunk. You can literally see him at the club. Man's getting to make a movie now, chat. He's literally making like, you know, Death Stranding the movie. He's living the life. He is, yeah. He's at the heist mission when you show up at the early game. He's an NPC you can come across there. I saw a semi-analysis video that they pointed out that there are numbers hidden in the characters' mouths. Probably some hidden lore shit with the OD video. Yeah, and there's also the stuff with their eyes having like a weird symbol in it. But here's the thing. Don't read too much into Kojima's trailers. He intentionally just puts weird shit in it just to like, because he knows people will talk about it and try to figure out what it means. And usually it ends up not meaning anything. He can play you guys like a fucking fiddle. He's like, if I do this, the Gaijin will make very long, unnecessarily obtuse YouTube videos talking about my genius. Like, wait until you see some gameplay if it's even a game. Because he's saying it's like new form of entertainment. My guess on OD, though, it's going to be very AI heavy. Because they're using Microsoft's cloud servers, and that's what they've been saying about since the beginning. And Microsoft is currently heavily involved with AI, and probably wants to get that into games too. So my thoughts are is that that's going to be that's what they're trying to like make something that's using AI. Maybe like AI characters that respond to you, because that's something that's been experimented with the past few years. So we'll see. That seems like something that's up Kojima's, you know, alley. Is this what he's working on with A24? Yes, that was the announcement at the Game Awards. And he's also making a Death Stranding movie and another Death Stranding game. Guy's doing a lot of shit. I don't know how he does it. 3 different projects. I can see Death Stranding as a movie, a game. I was so bored at that game, and I wonder why that isn't a movie. I had the same take with the Last of Us game. Okay, I will still defend Death Stranding as a good game. I don't know, maybe just me. I fully understand it's not for everyone, but I like the hiking element of the game. Because no other game before or even really since has tried to do hiking and like, on foot terrain traversal like that in an interesting way. And I actually got really into that part of the game. The story is weird, yeah, understandably. Obtuse at times. And it's not perfect, but I don't know. I just liked it. I enjoyed it. Wouldn't have been my game of the year. But you know what? Still a fun time I had with it. I think he struggled trying to figure out the actual, because it felt at times like he he literally made fun of the boss fights in the own game whenever they happened, because he'd have Troy Baker come out like, isn't this what you wanted? Good old-fashioned boss fight. Just because he felt like he had to do gamey things in it, because I think he wanted to get away from doing gamey stuff in that game. But he still had to put them in there. But he's like, I'm going to mock it. I'm going to make fun of what I'm doing here, because it's unnecessary. Love your line and video about semen and painkiller. Okay, you had to remind me of what I talked about, because, I don't remember this line I made. Semen and painkiller. It does sound like something I would say. I understand the lore reason, but I would have liked more variety in the landscape. To be honest, especially since it's set in America, a really environmental diverse place. Yeah, well, it was set in like a post-apocalyptic America, whereas like the rain has like eroded everything into a Greenland. So I don't know. I could understand everything in it, and it worked with me, but I fully recognize it's not for everyone. So, hey, luckily it's cheap these days. Chat took my 8 meds, so I'm probably gonna fall asleep around like 10:30, maybe even 11. So I hope everyone has a good time and happy holidays. Hey, Emo Gamer, in case you pass out before I get another chance to say it, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Or whatever you celebrate. Glad you've been here. Good to have you. Also, nice ass. I got Kate all the Dark Picture games. Well, she's already played most of them. Matt, Pat, or Kojima for president. I would easily choose Kojima, though he's not constitutionally viable for it. Chad, I am proud to say I don't think I've ever watched a single Matt Pat video. I just know the meme. You don't celebrate Christmas? Hey, what do you got? What do you got going for you then? Viva, what are you up, Trash? Why am I starting to call you Viva? I always call you Trash. What's up, Trash? I'm not calling you Viva. Celebrate Toyota thought. The holiest of holiest of holidays, Toyota-thon. I liked its content once upon a time. What, Matt Pat? It's just never for me. I mean, I'm interested. I don't really care about game theories because most of them are just made up fan fiction. It's usually just like, let me read too much into a bunch of tiny details and come up with a completely different fiction than the game presents. You made soup? I had pizza today. Since I won't be able to have Christmas dinner with my mom this year, we had Christmas pizza. So I am full of pizza today. More of a December to remember Lexus sales event. Yeah, you know what? I will always take a good old Shark Week holiday Christmas. It's the most adorable tradition ever. Well, it's not really a tradition. It's the first time we've ever done it, just because it was really easy to get a pizza today. Like normally we'd have turkey on Christmas Day, but not an option this year. So she brought over my presents. She got me like a rice cooker, like this thing to put on my wall. And I forget, what was the other thing? Oh, she got me a pizza stone though. I already have a pizza stone, but I think this one might be better than my old pizza stone. But the rice cooker will come in handy because next year I'm going to be like early next year, I'm going to be, because I'm now almost 210 pounds, I'm going to be cutting calories because it's, you know, the bulk is about over. Got to do cutting. So chicken and rice for like a full month. Markiplier a Jacksepticeye for president of the solar system. You know they would fuck everything up, right? You don't want YouTubers deciding government, you know, Chad. You don't want us doing that. You don't want us anywhere near the levers of power. Guys, I'm out. Merry Christmas to you all and Happy New Year to you all. Hey, Nostrid, sorry you can't stay longer, but Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. I will see you in 2024, my man. Here's to another good year. Personally, only stay subscribed to Game Theory for Austin's video. He applies real-world science to video games, and he also taught me how tuberculosis works. Oh, this man taught you about disease. I'll make everything great again. Is this your last stream of the year? Yes, because I'm flying out tomorrow, and I won't be back in my place until January, early January. So I won't be able to stream any for like the remainder of this month. That being said, you know, I should probably start playing the game then. So, Chad, this game is called That Which Gave Chase. It's the only, it's not even a Christmas themed game, but it is a snow related game. So I figured, you know, that'll have to be our Christmas game this year. I couldn't think of anything else. Let's see. Alright, good. But apparently, this is a pretty good game. If we finish before my 4-hour mark, I'll play possibly some more Half Sword, since I got addicted to that, and I wouldn't mind playing it again. You know, get some Christmas booty. I mean, that's always in the cards. This is one of those, what if we made a horror game that looks like a PlayStation, chat? It looks like it was on PlayStation. Okay, I think my gamma is a bit low, because I can barely see anything. Maybe just dark out. What is your favorite Christmas memory? There was a really good Christmas I had, I would say, in about like 5th or 6th grade. Where I actually got a decent amount of like really good gifts that I recall just like being thrilled over. So it's still probably like the best Christmas I had as a kid. So I think, yeah, I think we're like a dog sled captain, and this guy wants to go somewhere. It's a very simple setup, chat, but you know, it's gonna work, trust me. Lift the anchor to move. And then you throw the anchor in the sand if you want to stop. But yeah, we got doggos. We got creepy guy who's just like sitting there. And I'm sure at some point we'll have something chasing us. But hey, forgive my impatience. I have placed a lot of trust in you. Wish I didn't have to, but my hand is forced. It's really hard to read when I have to look so far down, and time will show if you're the right person for the job. Because I gotta watch where the dogs are going, and the subtitles are so far down. It's fortunate for both of us that I found you when I did. Can tell you are determined, willing to brave the cold when few others would. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. Hey everybody, hey, am I cognizant? How you doing? Chat, does any of you want to name the dogs? This is what Arkansas have to experience. Arkansas? Dog sledding? This is more about Alaska thing. One of them is named Poochie. Poochie and Balto. I think much will come of this. It is time for us to return to finish the work I have started. Oh, look, why has he got teeth? Why do you have teeth, and why do you look so creepy? I think we're in for like some like Mountains of Madness vibes in this game, possibly. Also, can you guys hear me over the swelling music? bitches. Not ever. Ooh. Okay. Sudden cut. Whoa! Mush. Okay, I can probably turn my contrast down a little bit now. Maybe he already got laid. Who, me? Possibility. Keep steady. You and E to tilt the sled. Okay. Hey, I hope you know we didn't bring any food and we're not eating my dogs, so things get rough. You looking like you got a few extra pounds on you. And we got break. Chad, why is it the only thing? Why are you smiling at me? Yeah? Why is the only other game I can think of that has like dog sledding in it? Yo, God of War. Dog sledding is such a cool ass thing that I don't know why it's not in more games. You got 2 million moo points. Oh, you're 20% the way there. Whoops. Oh. You're not angry at me, are you? Get your act together. You know what? I'm kind of uncomfortable. You actually are the only one here with a gun. That guy has quite the range of neck motion. Yeah. I think he's meant to be a bit creepy. He's armed. He keeps smiling at us. His textures are low. Got low textures are a sign of a creepy individual. Oh, you know, that's a good idea for a creepypasta. People who have PS1 textures in real life. Chat, be on the lookout for PS1 motherfuckers in real life. They're like a new creepypasta. The cabin should be close. They're still here. We'll meet them soon. Who? Slammed tree. Where do you see a tree? Like Cybertruck? Yes. Like the Cybertruck. Then again, the Cybertruck is a very creepy looking and thing anyone should know one should be driving. Alaska's a famous dog sledding race that spans. Yeah, I've heard about it. The Iditarod, right? It's like the biggest one. We're here. I also consider playing another game similar to this called The Lighthouse. That's also apparently pretty good. Hand me your lantern. Wait, what? You go off in the dark and leave me here? Come back. Oh, shit. Not much further. Wasn't there something about us sleeping in a cabin? Transitions in this game are just jump cuts? Yeah, I'm noticing. Remember that this is just the first step. It's going to be constantly I actually kind of like that. It's weird. I've never seen a game do jump cuts before. All your efforts up to this point will be matched twofold or worse. This is always the true test. One I have failed again and again. You know, is this what you get from staring in the sun too much? Careful, there's an imposter among us. Isn't there like a bunch of new Among Us content recently, like a bunch of other indie games? Oh. 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 Shoot moose. Go on. Should we? Snow chat, it's driven me crazy. I'm gone snow mad. Wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm afraid this is the kind of game that starts you over at the beginning if you screw up. Do I have to do it myself? No. Very well. You may be of some use after all. I don't like his smile, chat. Told you I'd shoot. Almost ruined. Their behavior remains strange to me, though I understand it much, but we're gonna, like, eat that? Oh. Mosin Nagar is looking kind of sexy now. Nosins were pretty good. Uh-oh. You know what? The jump cuts are very unsettling, and I give them props for that idea. Usually video games will do anything to avoid a jump cut, so you never see them. Especially while you're still in control. I just want to get back to, like, dog sledding. Was that Nagant rifle? I believe so, or at least, like, a PS1 version of it. Going to the North Pole, oh. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Laugh and call. Oh, he was eating mushrooms. Wait, what happens if I eat the mushroom? Eat the red cap. Get reindeer high. Oh, no, I can just throw the mushroom. I don't really know what the mushroom does, but I just threw one by accident. I think that's enough food for 2 people. Oh. Deer all over the place, chat. We got Colt in the herd. Getting Sight the Thing vibes, The Thing? I would love an actual modern day, really good The Thing video game. There's only ever been one for like the PS2. They're like, oh, back! They've gone wild, they're in rut. Spirit of the Force. I'm just here to get mushrooms. Kill moose, reindeers. This is a hunting trip, chat. That's all it really was. They're violent creatures. See that? Came right at me. Thing video game was actually pretty decent. I heard it was pretty alright, but it's like, you can't really buy it anywhere these days, I don't think. Infinite ammo, yeah, this is not the kind of game where they want you to, like, worry about how much ammo you got. Yeah, but we've, like, killed a bunch of animals, not used any part of them. We're only here for the mushroom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on over here. Use a big one. You have it? You have the old, like a PS2 copy of it? Nice. What chapter are you on in Dave the Diver? I have not played Dave the Diver. I own it. I'm probably going to play it when I'm on the plane tomorrow. Or in one of my layovers. The Xbox version? Oh, so is that like the better version of it? What's my kind of music? I try to be open-minded and enjoy just about any kind of music. I don't want to get like locked into listening, like I only listen to this genre. But when I like when I'm gonna sit down and like when I just like, you know, want to vibe out for a while and not do anything or even think about it, I probably go with like grunge or like alternative, you know, that kind of stuff. There's like a lot of like, you know, early 2000s, late 90s music kind of bands I enjoy. How many mushrooms have I got, Chad? I've got so many mushrooms. And also a lot of video game soundtracks too. FF9, what is this? FF9 is a 3D remake? Well, that hasn't been confirmed yet. We've only ever heard rumors for like the past 2 years about one. Early 90s and early 2000s have my favorite music aesthetics. There's a lot of good stuff to be found there. Oh. Hey, oh. The path splits. We built these to serve as guideposts. You'll learn not to place much trust in your senses here. Least of all, your memory. You know what? I'm kind of digging this game. It's got a nice vibe. I think we should go in this direction. You know, you say the path splits, but I only see like one path in front of us. Alright, hop on. I don't know how we're feeding ourselves out here, but we are somewhere. These deer are dangerous. Good morning, Jellyfish. How you doing today? How you doing? You ready for a nice Christmas? Cut part is from the guy's point of view, that's why it's dark. You might be onto something. Look, bring us to that signpost. Guarded by deer out here, sir. You don't know what you're asking. I want a new RPG that's in the style of FF7, FF8, and FF9 with a pre-made back. I do too. That's what I hope that they're remaking FF9. It's like that. It must be this way. I recall our first crossing. Don't smile at me. It's too cold for smiling. Cut on the great sea ice with no landmarks to guide us. Hearts unyielding in the face of endless struggle. I knew the way would reveal itself to us eventually. Hey, Garrus, thank you for that 33 months. Hey, it's sub time. Is it that time of month? Well, I thank you for it. That's your Christmas sub. Alright, let us go that way, sir. Maybe a smile. Yeah, don't smile if it's too cold, chat. You'll be stuck that way. Then you'll end up in dentist commercials for the rest of your life. And you don't want to think like that. Chad, I want to like let you in on a secret. Tooth whitening toothpaste is bullshit. You can use that stuff all your life. It won't make them any brighter. Examine the sign. It will show us the way. If you want your teeth pearly white, you need to like go to a dentist office and get them like bleached. And you know what? It's kind of unnecessary. Through here. Do you see? There's no need to worry. We persevere. We are rewarded. This kind of feels almost like playing a movie that's in like low res. It's a very cinematic experience, chat, without being cinematic at all. Alright. Try baking soda toothpaste, really works, but it tastes terrible. I've done like whitening toothpaste before, like you get nothing out of it. You just pay more for the just toothpaste. Uh-oh. What do I pay you for? The dogs. Pay me the dogs. You pay for the food. Whoa. I think we're here. Whoops. You making him mad? He gonna kill you like he did his part. Oh, empty. Here, your lantern. We should continue. There's no place for rest. You want us to like go dog sledding at night? Alright. Seems like a suicide, but sure. Slam face first into a tree. You making him mad? I don't know. I mean, we'll see if he ends up killing us. Let's see. He crazy? Well, he keeps doing that like murder grin to me. Good night vision. You know, if it was a moonful night, all the snow would make it actually pretty easy to see. But hey, PS1 can't render lighting like that. We've gotten us far, musher. Trying to kill you? Chat. When I first came through here, I understood so very little. I can't see your face, but you turn around to look at me. Not unlike you. Perhaps it was the vain ambition that first led me to go further than any of my companions deemed responsible. That lies in the past. I know that's what my purpose is. It is the journey itself that draws us. Give your life to the pursuit of one thing, and your hard work will be rewarded. What is this game? It's called That Which Gave Chase. Best I can do for a Christmas theme horror game. This place is the sieve. Pass through and you shall find all your imagined woes have been left behind. But know this. The ghosts that gave chase through the grave will never leave your side. No matter how far you go. Has it scared you at all? Scary video games don't really work on me. We've been over this topic before. I still enjoy them, but I don't really get worked up over horror games. You could play the old Home Alone. Isn't that game legendarily bad? I'm sure I remember seeing like videos of that. We first came through as if dragged from a rope. So we asked them, "Do you wish to leave?" What do you mean? It's supposed to be this dark. At times it is very dark. Have I told you what became of that deathless deer? You have not. The deathless deer. My expedition was slipping through my fingers. We were being humiliated by the conditions, and all our efforts to chart a course were fruitless. Yet somehow these stupid creatures were able to not just survive, but thrive. Night Trap looks really bad. It's still like a very important historical game though. That's one of those games that got video game ratings in place. And also later we go on to inspire Five Nights at Freddy's. When will you play a Siren game? I don't know. I've never played any of those. Oh. Wait, oh wait, we left him behind. He's gone. He's gone. Or is he sleeping? I don't know. It's really like, yeah, we'll leave him back there. What? Maybe he was just sleeping. I don't know. You want to know what I think? I think you've gotten us lost, Musher. Would you just point that somewhere? Don't you dare insult me. My family's been mushing dogs all our lives. Shoot him? No, that's how you get the bad ending. Oh, more deer. Ugh! It's like dodging LA traffic. We were eager to study these animals. Learn how they could thrive in such an unforgiving place. I think it's the mushrooms, man. Lost? Yeah, there's no landmarks. What do you think of them? Of course we're lost. It's endless cloud cover, endless fog, and, you know, nothing but deer. Oh, it came right at me. Magic mushrooms? Yeah, I think we're gonna get into like some like metaphysical shit. The deer are just like been eating mushrooms, they can't be killed. Now, where are you taking us? What do you want me to do, man? Get out the GPS, you tell me where to go. Hey, Polycarp, thank you for the 5 gift subs, man. Anyone who just got, you know, a gift sub from Polycarp, send him some love. Give him a special Christmas thank you. Merry Xmas, Merry Christmas. Hope your next year is even better than this one. Oh, should I be killing these deer, man? I don't know what else you want me to do, but just keep on driving. Keep on driving into the night. A late goodbye. A late goodbye. Keep on driving into the night. I'm gonna cave his head in with the anchor. It's a late goodbye. A late goodbye. You know what? My dogs are getting a good workout. They've been running all day. PS1 dogs don't get tired, chat. Now, where are you? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Spooter was singing in the lesson today. Was that actually part of the lesson? Shit. I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know. I'll try like maybe going a few different directions. I want to try killing a deer because I figure that's maybe what it wants me to do. Where could it be headed? Oh, he wants me to follow the deer. Follow deer. Not originally, but I let it go there and let it... Okay, we withheld one from... We withheld one from its herd. 5 of us in tow of the deer, though we were not content to simply being led across. How did it know where to go? How did it chart its course? One said the animal could hear the faint beating of hooves across the ice, so we cut off its ears. Another proposed we could see the slightest indentations in the snow, and we took out its eyes. We were fucked up. Yet we emerged on the other side, and the creature was reunited with its herd. So it knew things it could not have been taught, or used senses we could not take from. When people are relaxed, I can hear their vocal placement and technical shit very... Oh, you know what? That is very clever. What song was he singing? You got a smoker's voice? Did you get the smoker's voice from smoking, or is it just a natural sounding rough voice? No, we don't stop. We just follow the deer into the night. Keep on driving, still mushing into the night. I feel like my dogs would be barking at the sight of all these deer, though. And then again, I guess they're just well trained. From smoking? Okay, then you probably need to cut the smoking out. It'll be good for you in several ways, you know? Oh. See, we persevere. You ever come to doubt your decision to come here? Think about where you were when I found you. What your life was. Here, your life will mean something. I have brought you here for a specific purpose. So listen closely. Oh, shit. Oh! Moosh, dog, moosh! Thought avalanche behind us. No, we're getting a Simba situation. I'm not looking to die today, neither am I. Oh, 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 oh. Whoops. Try that again. Where Mufasa? Morted. Right off a cliff. Super Mario 64 style. Uh-oh. Fuck. No, don't crash. Dead if we crash. Dead if crash. Who knew reindeer were so terrifying? Faster. I can only make the dogs go fast as they be older. This fast. Just can't wait to be. Not looking to die. I know, man. Just keep your face forward. Shut the hell up. I'll throw the anchor in the freaking. I will kill us both. Oh, fuck. Good riddance. What do I pay you? Man, I just saved our... I just gave you a cinematic ending of that chase as well of saving your life, and he still bitches. Anyone remember Crazy Town? I can't get that... is that the kid show? The one where the whole... I only know it from that one, like, you are a pirate. You're a fiddle-dee-dee. And that, and the more famous song, you can do it. The cooking by, if you do the cooking by the book. It's a piece of cake to bake a cake. It's the way you bake it. You gotta do the cooking by the book. Da, 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 da. It's a easy peasy recipe. Then you'll have drop it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Back that up. I like that version better. I just fucked it up though. Drop that ass down low. Pick that motherfucker up. It's the classic tour version, I think. Just remember the version that puts right. You mean the one I just sung? Then you'll have drop it down, bitch. Let me see it. I can't do a. There's no way in hell I can do an impression of that guy's voice. Just spit left my drink. Mission accomplished. For the outsider. The one who is being led. We see you too. When the place chooses to give directions, we have no choice but to follow. Right on. Oh, that's an interesting way of reading a note. One thing is certain, here we are completely at the mercy of the conditions. All attempted at crossing this thick mist on our own have failed, with neither water, sky, nor ice blink to guide us. We always end up right where we started. When the place chooses to give directions, we have no choice but to follow. A map. Find this place, I guess. Entrance to the eastern site, March 18th, 1892. I am not sure what purpose my writing could serve, but I will find value in it. Perhaps it is just for my own sanity. Writing helps me recall, helps me separate my own thoughts and memories from theirs. This is, after all, what I am paid to do. We have all settled into our roles rather well, I'll bet with one glaring exception. His accounts of the North made great impact on me in my youth. So strong was the allure of the sections of the world map still uncharted that I found myself standing in port with all my belongings wrapped up in a cloth. I have always considered myself a careful, logical person, yet there I was, willing to put everything on the line to be given the chance to return without an account of my own. The crew were assembled. The crew there assembled was a curious sight. Misplaced among 5 hardened expeditions stood I, a failed writer, along with 2 artists and of course the ill-fated young botanist. A hand picked by our great leader, a man whose name once carried some renown in certain circles. Is logical here? I think he said he was like doing holiday stuff, so he won't be here the rest of the year either. In his eyes I saw that same light which shone so fiercely in the horizon, leading us to the first sight. I recall that my heart sank, for I knew that light would only ever lead us further into the gray. And he just wasted all of his ink. Hey, can we sleep in here tonight? This place looks cozy. Okay. Should have shot him. He gonna eat me? Nah, he's just like, yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna let it take that risk. One of your former professors is a Tolkien scholar? You know what? That's a job I know some people would probably kill for it. Oh. You better stop paying attention. We are not safe here. I mean, they're just deer, right? I mean, you can clearly kill them with a bullet. Alright. Where are we headed to? This way? He didn't actually give me a direction. Demonic deer? Yeah, I think the deer are the monsters in it. I think I might be going the wrong direction here. I never thought regular ass deer would be an enemy in a video game. As long as the dogs are here, I feel safe. You know what? I don't know what we're feeding them, but they're doing us well. Come on, boys, you can make it. Get the hell away, it's not a dog, it's some sort of thing. It's imitating a dog. You know what, yeah, man, here's what, I know they made like a Thing prequel, but I think you could do a better Thing prequel by going further back in Antarctic adventuring time, so like the late 1800s when like Antarctic adventuring was like really at its peak, and then do a Thing movie. Have like someone found the Thing even earlier than like the Norwegians did in the original movie. And have that, you know, that'd be awesome, I think. You hear that humming? You may continue to retrace the steps that brought you here. They will never alter. Look, bring us to the signpost. This way. Straight ahead. Do not worry. Here we are all bound to its grip. My body unable to move. Oh fuck! I just realized, learned I have a health bar. No, antlers hurt, Chad. Antlers sting. Back to work, Polycarp. In case I don't see you again for the stream, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you early next year, man. For the next year of streaming. But I was able to reach you and be your guide. Smile again. Now we are much the same. You've spent your whole life here? Just you and your dogs, an outsider? I know what that's like. When we arrived, we were outsiders to this place. Cause of imbalance. But it took a liking to us. As long as I am needed, I am unable to leave. Now gone in the field. Hey. All paths have been revealed to me, yours and mine. I don't have any inventory to use. Is he a ghost? I don't think he is. I think he's just like, you know, my task is reduced to something so simple. I'm not really sure. To follow. Getting that migraine again. Ugh. Can't tell if that's a skull or just like his face made to look like a skull by the fire. Viewing the events that led up to this moment, understand that I have been asked to play the part of the opposer. Standing not in the way, but alongside it. Who by ingesting poison let rot set in and replaced old flesh with new. Take. Do you want the blue mushroom or the red mushroom? It's Antarctic Morpheus. Could tell you that I planned for this course of events to take place, but I know better than that now. Not unlike you, I am a victim of circumstance. Do not ask me to reason. The reasoning of your own mind may be as impenetrable to you as the reasoning of others. Weird place to red shroom us, perfect place to red shroom us. The sum of a half-remembered feeling and a long-forgotten dream. Oh, was that tea supposed to shimmer like that? To you, I was a hand in the dark. Stranger stood waiting in a forest. Took you in, trod the path you followed so effortlessly. Now, just as I brought you here, you will bring me out. Night, everyone. Hey, Garrus, have a good night. And happy holidays, man. What if your character is a moose? How am I holding a gun? And mushing dogs if I'm not human? Dogs would sense the evil coming from me if I were not a human, Chad. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, I can move. The screen was like... I can look around, but oh. What is this? Oh. Take the mushrooms. Am I mushrooms growing on my body or something? Oh, eat the mushroom. Oh, that's some good shit. Eat another. Yeah. Getting fucking toasted. Exactly what I was hoping. So once I saw the mushrooms appear in the game, it was like at one point. You can't just Chekhov's mushroom. Don't show your hallucinogenic mushrooms if a character isn't going to ingest one later. They have to get high at some point. You should be close now. I guide him as well as I can and hope you will do your part. Alright. In my memory, I spoke to a young man there, convinced him to abandon his life and live like I did. You should be close now. I guide him as well as I can and hope you will do your part. You who recalls everything remembers this also. I brought them here. I am the one who should be allowed to leave. Recall that on the outskirts of the borders of this place sits a small village dug in among the pines. Hey man, you got any more of them mushrooms? In my memory. Okay, I've heard that one already. You know what? It's too dark. Well, I know it's too dark. You won't give me anything to like light the way. There's a chest there, but I can't open it. Can't take a plank of wood with me or a burning stick. Room dealing. Depending on the state you're in, you don't have to deal them. You can buy them legally. What do you... Eat a mushroom? I don't have any more mushrooms. Oh wait, was I supposed to like eat the mushrooms to see it in the dark? And I kind of ate them all? Good. Load checkpoint. Look, eat the mushrooms again. I think I ate them all without walking out. Thing is, it won't let me move, so... Maybe it'll let me move after I take all the mushrooms out of my arm. Yeah, it won't let me move until I eat all of them, is the problem. And I can't... Well, let me leave because it's too dark through the cave. Yo, can I grow some more of those on myself? New favorite holiday drink, peppermint frappuccino with Irish cream. Cheers, chat. Why is that? I don't know. I'm not a peppermint. Is that a crack in the cave? I don't. I think it's just like mushrooms growing on the wall or something, or lichens. Like, I know there's a way out of the cave over there, but it will let me. You get a message that it's too dark if you try to walk out it right now. Too dark. You can't leave. Wait. Oh. Save, chat. It was there at my feet. My dogs better be okay. Don't know what to do without them boys. Also, I don't have a gun, so if a moose comes at me, I am screwed. Holiday edition limited flavor frappuccino. Speaking of like, yo, Christmas drinks, my mom got a gift of like custom tea today. She's very happy with it. Like, smells good. Custom blend of tea, I should say. Just wanted to like, yo, mention my mother, because you know what, it's holidays, why wouldn't I mention my dear mother? And plus she brought me over a pizza today, so points in her book. Mama Dharma, yeah, hey, chat. How many of you have a 6-foot tall mom? Oh, uh-oh. He took my dogs. My mom is literally that Lady Demetresque that all of you like thirst over. Like, my mom is like the tallest woman I think I've ever met. I don't think I've ever met anyone taller than her. Please don't say that. Nope, just did. Really? Yeah, my mom is like 6 foot tall. I'm only like 1 inch taller than her. Like, what is the actual national percentage of women who are 6 feet tall? It can't be very high. You bought dried garlic and it is so good when I put through a pepper grinder. I got some black garlic that is also extremely good. Though it's like very mushy, you don't want to like grind it. You want to spread it like butter. Is she a man water? What? Is she a man water? I think you had a different word plan there, right? Black garlic is awesome. It is indeed. It's got a unique smell to it and it tastes really good. I've made it into butter a couple times. Just like mix it with like unsalted butter. Very good. And bonito flakes. Is she a man-eater? She was only ever married once in her life, so I don't think so. What a question to ask about someone's mom. Is your mom a man-eater? This guy went on a bit of a killing spree. He was shooting while he mushed the dogs, Chad. Drive-by can't be, easy to do when you're the one who has to hold the reins. The bolt action, that, you know what? Skills. Dart's mom could beat up half a chat. Oh, she's got the height advantage. Height and strength is different? Well, weight advantage too. Well, no, that's I think something like I just call my mom fat. She's not. She's actually quite slender. But just being generally taller means you weigh more than most people. So, extra, height. My mom can beat up your mom. Usually it's the other way around. My dad can beat up your dad. Uh-oh. Go on your way. You be on your way now. Okay, I think I'm actually supposed to follow you. Because the tracks vanished. Shit, where'd you go? Mushroom. Wait, does it want me to eat the mushroom? Mushroom. Hey, it's mine. It's mine. You can have it. Hey, oi, 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 oi. Get back here. We have Dart's mom stream where she plays Minecraft. My mom has never been into games. They make her sick. Like she gets motion sickness from trying to play a video game. Eat all the shrooms. Keep eating. Seeing some good shit. Came from this way. Getting stoned in the winter in the Antarctic, not a great idea. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking this way until it tells me otherwise. The visions will lead me to my goal. For a horror game, it's kind of boring. I don't know. I like, this is like what the kind of horror game I usually actually like. Something that isn't all about like just monsters and shit. It's just like, you know what? Here's a creepy idea. We're gonna make the most of it. Maybe it's not for everyone, but you know, for me, this is like right up my alley. Like psychological horror, to a degree, yeah. But there's actual mystery here too, which I also like. And the mystery isn't like what evil scientist made this like genetic virus that changes. No, this feels like a little bit like mysteries of the earth that man wasn't meant to know kind of thing. Also, I'm currently on the Final Fantasy 12 video, which is a video number 54 in the game since. Only taken 2 days to get this far. You are like motoring your way through them. Did you start at the very beginning of it and just making your way through all of them one by one? Because, you know, I'm surprised. When I think back of how many of these videos I've made, I have made quite a few, haven't I? It's a couple days worth of like content if you watch it back to back. My sled. My dogs. What'd you do, you son of a bitch? What'd you do? Boy, is that you? Don't let the moose get you. Oh boy. Pet the dog, of course. He is a good boy. We're gonna find all of them. There's like no way all these dogs wouldn't be together though. Boy, you get pets too. You didn't eat the mushrooms, did you? What game is this? This is that which follows? Kind of like a Arctic-based horror game. Can't tell if these are mannequins or dead people. Thinking they might be dead people. That which gave chase, that which gave me. Curious that the task of mapping this place befell the botanist who, prior to this excursion, had barely left the confines of his hometown. His drawings mean to resemble cartography. Surely whorls and tendrils are still on his mind. The borders swirl, stretching out across the impossible sea ice, connecting each grove in a wretched web. Every day he tries to perfect his distillations, hoping to be given insight into some great truth. I am patient. I will continue to review his work. Everything is kept safe from the noise of time. Lantern. Mushroom. Mushroom. Northern Site Variant A. I have had so much time to think without arriving any closer to the truth. None of us are fully lost. We are all still here, content with reliving the past through its eyes. It has shown me answers to questions long forgotten. I no longer recall how to ask my own. He wishes to bring it out, to let it do there what it has done here. I don't know whether to stop him or help him. Let him rot in his cave. I prepare for one final journey and pray it leads me elsewhere. Or nowhere at all. Not here. Empty. I got the achievement, read every book note. How did we know to follow it? After days lost in mist, the ice blink led us here. Remnants of a foul-smelling liquid. They've all been token up. They've all been drinking this good stuff. And they were burning deer antlers. Remnants of a foul-smelling liquid. Told you to shoot him? I don't think he would have let me. Well, I got the gun now. Alright, let's go find the rest of the dogs. Alright, boys. You getting sleepy, Mike? You gonna head to bed? If so... Oh, oh no, he did not shoot a dog, did he? Heard a gunshot. Mike, Merry Christmas, and I will see you in early next year, man. For more streams. Keep howling, boy. Keep howling. Oh, okay, he was already here. Good musher. Pet all the dogs achievement. Exactly. We're back in business, chat. Back in business. Let's let the dogs lead us, because I have nowhere to get... nothing to go on besides, the keen senses of the animal. Though I got these shrooms that seem to act as like a GPS. Oh, no, we follow... Nope, follow it. Follow the deer. Just realized, but when you will be streaming again, I'll most likely be wearing a heart monitor and hopefully get prescribed some antidepressants. Well, I hope things go well for you, man. Hopefully nothing seriously wrong. Oh, seriously wrong, and you know, they just like, you know what? Maybe it's just stress, something like that. Hmm. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, you bastard. Shot me. You know, I can't really stop and, like, shoot quick enough, you know, game. So I'm exposing them. Uh-oh. Hold on. Take the shroom. Saw him. Told you, Zelo, yeah, you gotta wait and get super high before you kill him. You know what? Pretty creepy, though. Where's he at? Where's he at? No, no, sir. No, sir. She took a wrong turn to Finland. This is a little bit what the Winter War would have been like. How many bullets can you take, my man? How many bullets, Chad? You just stoned on mushrooms? Hey, those give me my health back. Okay, he's on. Oh, I think I got it. Good dream hinge here, old man. What was in that flask? Yeah. Just drink it all. Oh shit. It's the good stuff. You know it's the good stuff, chat, when the world turns briefly into MS Paint. One badass veteran of the Winter War was Larry Thorne. He served in the Finnish Army, Waffen SS, and the Green Beret. That is quite the interesting career. Usually when people talk of the Winter War, though, they talk of that sniper who had like a couple hundred kills. Not Mario Paint. You know, at this point, Nintendo has released like enough like creation things like Mario Paint, Mario Music. Everything else to create your own video game. Yeah, it's time to... You know what? Where are we taking the corpse, I wonder? I guess we had to have something to eat on the way. Corny was such a badass, the Soviets put a 3 million Finnish mark bounty on his head. Yeah, they think they tried to kill him with like just about everything at one point. Oh, we got that GTA cinematic camera angle. You know, the one you never use when you're driving vehicles, but it's in every game. You know what, chat? You're not really meant to know much of what was going on. That's the essence of good horror. Is that you end up with hardly any questions answered. Or was it even real or all in our drug-induced head? Good. I don't know about you, Chad, but I'm ready for some shrooms. Thank you for playing. What did he bring you to this question? I don't know. I think he's just like a forlorn adventurer who failed, and there's like this weird place where deer don't die and they attack you. And also just shrooms. And then he tried to kill us? I don't know. And like a previous like Icelandic... You know, it's probably one of those things that people have like a wiki that they try to figure out the mysteries of. Swinging swords while being... I can play some half sword for a bit. Yeah, why not? Yeah, you want to play some half sword, see if I can get further than like the second part? You know what? Pretty good game though. For like a game that only costs like $4 or $5, that's like a good, decent experience. It lasts just long enough so you can't return it as well at 2.5 hours. They knew. You know, hey, I'm gonna play a little bit of half sword because it's a little too early to quit the stream just yet. Period between World War II and the Cold War is so interesting to me. Oh, you mean right before everything went, you know, paranoia set in? For those of you who were here last time I played this game is like still a demo, but it is very good. And that it's also brings out the psychopath in you. And you get to play as a naked man baby. That game was mid, kind of boring. It's not, I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I liked it. Here, this one is not mid, I guarantee you. This one is all about stabbing people. Am I looking forward to new panty and stocking? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, after the FLCL sequels happened and those were like shit, I'm not gonna let myself get excited. I don't think there's been a trailer for it yet either, has there? Alright. See, there you go. Alright, is that the action you came for? Not... You don't want to see a man... Oof. You want to see guts. You don't want to see snow and shrooms. I can give you all the blood and guts you want. Yeah, all there's been is an announcement. I think it's like Studio Trigger making it though, right? Or is it at Gynax? I'm not sure. One had a rough day. Well, you know, this is how you... This is a true spirit of Christmas kind of game, Chad. I mean, I will end up looking like an elf as soon as I get a full outfit. See, this you could pass the Christmas elf with this. You just arrived and what the fuck? It's half sword. I played this a few days ago. I just finished up the other game I was playing that was full of snow and Christmas cheer, and now I'm playing a game about Christmas murder. Chat, I feel like we all have to acknowledge that bloody, gory horror movies have become a Christmas tradition. Because everyone found it super ironic for some reason. It's like, oh, wouldn't it be ironic if our Christmas movie was a bloody horror movie? There's no... Everyone knows of several of them at this point, right? They're always like super cheesy. It's like Krampus. Or like Jack Frost. Chat, there are 2 different movies called Jack Frost. One is a family-friendly movie. The other is like one of the most drug-fueled, I think, horror movies I've ever seen. Because at one point, a snowman who's possessed by a serial killer has sex with a woman. And it's just like, I'm sorry, the fuck? And she's into it. Even though he's using a carrot. You're wide open. You're wide open. You can always play Anthem. What? You can't even buy that game anymore. I don't think. The BioShock one game, you mean? You can save that one to Sin after you're done with the... Anthem seems a little too shit even for me. Like I said, I don't think you can even buy it anymore. They took it off the stores because no one was playing it. The game basically was the end of BioWare. I know they're still around, but... Whew, what have they done since? Open up. I don't know if I can get whatever's in there because it's stupid, like... Opening chests in this game can be a little... Okay, it's the same exact thing. Yeah. I'll stick with... You know what? I'll stick with one. My hat. My helmet, you mean? Look, it protects the noggin. Of course, you can buy it. You can buy it at GameStop for a penny. I don't even think they sell it. No one wants to sell something that no one's gonna actually buy, you know. Hershey Kisses crown. You're right. Yeah, you get a point. But there's several things that could be. I'm not really getting very good weapons in this run. But then, you know what? This butcher knife just cuts people right open, so it ain't too bad. However, I am so screwed against the scythe guy, I think, because he's gonna have outrange me. Is this a roguelike? You could describe it as that, because it's all about just finding the run will be random with weapons and items. But this is like a demo mode. Technically, the full game will have like actual arenas and stuff in it. This is just what they slapped together for a demo, but it's probably... I wouldn't be surprised if there's a game mode like this in the game, because it's kind of just effective. Oh, there we go. Nice. Sausage link entrails are a nice touch. Well, where do you think sausage links come from? Well, like entrails, I mean, they are entrails, or at least the coating of one. What does roguelike actually entail? Roguelike these days just means once you die, you gotta start another run, and very few, if anything, carries over from run to run. So it's like you just, you gotta make your progress very gradually. Hades, yes, Hades is a roguelike. Oh, shoes. I just need pants now and I'm good. But this is seriously a good game. I can't wait for this to come out, whenever it happens. See what they do with it. Not enough games include mouse swings, chat. Yeah, I'll take a new coat. Not that. Played a roguelike called West of Dead. I think I've heard of that before. I found out after my first death that my map changes too, so I went... Usually that's not how a roguelike be. It's like I guess it's randomly generated, but I guess there's no rules on what it can be other than that you die and you start another run. Well no, they can be randomly. Dead Cells randomly generates its maps. Uh-oh. Good. The best weapon I've ever gotten in the game so far. What are these stream tags? Everyone is very amused over my tags recently because I just... I've tried to tell chat, tags don't matter. No one uses tags to find anyone on Twitch, so you might as well have fun with them. So I went with whatever tags I thought would be funny. Really it. Sorry. Interesting physics you have there. Oh, fuck. Not fair. This was not... Oh, well. Oof. I recovered. They tried to take my shirt from me, chat. Say, wait, did I even change shirts? I think I did, didn't I? I can't really tell. I tried this game after your stream of it and instantly got killed in one shot with a paddle and had a ton of fun. Oh, this game is like very addictive. It's one there's like one more run. Just to see how much better you can do. This is definitely one of those games I'm getting once it comes out, though. Ooh. One behind me. Oh, fuck. Oh, he stuck it right in my neck. You don't even feel mad when you die. I was not mad at you for playing that game. I was just making fun of the game. This game is kind of interesting. This game is, well, I think both games are interesting, but you know, this one's clearly more of a gamey game. And that you're killing people. We'll check the hatch. Hose are for suckers. Oh, I swung too hard and I threw my axe. Shit, where'd it go? That's not cool. I lost my axe, Chad. Where'd your weapon go? I think I'm screwed. Threw my axe somewhere. Far shittier weapon up. Imagine this multiplayer? Yeah, definitely has to happen. Has to happen. People demand it. Needs character creation as well. Look, it's your fault. It's not my fault this death was slow. I lost my axe. Oh, it's in my spine. He got me in the spine somehow, even though he's in front of me. Oh well. Good. Give me a veg weapon, all of a sudden things get a lot easier. I don't know how. I wonder if this game will even have multiplayer, because it feels like it'd be very easy to just like be, I don't know. Will there be a meta? There'll have to be a meta. Crap, knocked it over the wrong direction. I think my current axe is better. I don't know. That one's, I don't know, this is like a wood axe, where this is an actual battle axe. We'll try it out. I have to head off to bed. Night, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hey, Rakatosh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year as well. I will see you in early January, man. Gonna be a big year next year, I think. Hope to see everyone next year, too. Do you think Edna mode from The Incredibles ruined capes? No. Because heroes still wear capes. Don't they? No, I think The Incredibles 2 ruined Incredibles. Weirdly enough. Am I the only one that thought The Incredibles 2 was really lackluster? It's like, Incredibles 1, super good movie. Incredibles 2, like, really? That's the follow-up? Get off my table. Get off my axe, please. I need that back, sir. You know when a weapon gets stuck in a man's torso, it really gets stuck, doesn't it? Like, sometimes you're not even getting that thing back. This is the most bloody game of Twister you've ever seen, chat. I think that just stuck in him. Crap. Alright, you can have it. The only time I've ever used a pitchfork, it also got stuck in someone. Oh. Oh, what? Couldn't at least brought a good weapon with you. Oh, this feels wrong, chat. Stop looking at me as I do this. Oh, you gotta do it slow, too. Pitchforks kind of suck at killing people, don't they? Yeah, I think I got him. in these. The paddle sucks. Nope. Why did mobs ever use them? Because it was one of the few things I had that was sharp and pointy. I'm fighting my brother, Chad. He's got the same pants. It's really difficult to use the spear. I want you to know that. There needs to be like a thrusting animation. This is what it feels like to be a crab, isn't it? But you're just like, oh, I got an awkward like pointy pincer thing in my hand. There we go. No screams. No pain. No thought. Only sleep. Can you give me that back now? Thank you. Awkwardness somehow makes it this more brutal. Yeah, because you know what? Probably trying to kill someone in real life is a very awkward thing. So you know, it's more difficult than you think. Right, I'm gonna drop this for the hatchet. Thing sucks. Salutations. Sorry I'm late. I made a post looking for artists and spent the last couple hours sifting through all the people's making offers to find anyone good. You missed me playing like a spooky horror game, but then we finished and we turned to this. But Merry Christmas, Jim. But a lot of people are trying to pass off AI bullshit as their own art. Is it good like the AI art that's got like multiple fingers? I saw like Mid-Journey, the 6th version of Mid-Journey came out today, and I gotta be honest with you, it's some of the stuff there is, it's almost to the point where you can't really tell anymore. Based on what I was seeing of the results. Have you seen the video of Cam Clark, Liquid Snake, and David Hayter doing a Metal Gear Christmas? I've seen them do many bits together. As well as, like, Liquid, like, telling Snake to, like, bring him his, like, order at Wendy's or something, because there was, like, apparently a meme going around. Oh, I feel bad for him. He came at me with a freaking razor blade. Excellent. Alright, scythe guy. Scythe kind of got me killed last time, but I'm willing to give it another shot. I just got really unlucky in how things went down. Oof. Oof, I'm gonna take that as my secondary weapon though. Actually, I think I might just use the sword. Oh, fuck. Oh, for crying out loud, my... Okay, my sword. But I lost it again already. Alright, I'm ready to move on. Oh! Where's the other one? There's always two. Alright, we got ourselves like a little combo now. We still lack a shirt though, or a helmet that would keep us alive. Ooh, I spoke too soon. The gods heard me, and I was answered. Good helmet as well. I think a lack of a shield might have been what was getting me killed in the second round last time. There we go. I'm feeling good about this. I'll stick with my sword. However, I will take that as a secondary weapon. Wait, how did you... I forgot how you do secondary weapons. Never go into battle without a shield, you say. What was the... What was the... I forgot what the button was to holster a weapon on your side. Controls, keyboard, that's what I was looking for. Sheath right, hold, oh, it's hold those buttons. Okay, it's hold those buttons. There we go. I broke my foot. Took damage I didn't need to take. For the king. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this run. I should stop saying that, it ruins me every time. Should I end your mercy? Show you mercy, I mean. I could play this game for hours, chat. It's that easy to just pick it up and keep going. I think that's the same helmet I currently have, right? I don't know if it's any better or not, but this one's stylish. Looks like a cock. Sort of. I'm looking pretty drippy, if I do say so. I managed to get a matching outfit. That looks pretty good, but I don't know. I'm still. I won't be able to use my shield if I want to use an axe properly. We have a trench coat that turns into a cape. I mean, a trench coat is essentially a cape with sleeves, when you think about it. No, not cool. Oh, I was doing so well. Maybe I should have gone for the axe. This game has multiplayer. We'll see. I don't know. I can't promise. She might not be into that kind of game, man. You basically want to see me play every game with Kate, if you noticed. Like, I want to see you play this game with Kate. I mean, I'm more of a single player guy. I play multiplayer every once in a while. But I will never say necessarily new. I failed you? Like, whoa, don't put that on me. I failed myself. Come on, give me my thing. You hear that Kate is getting into Alex Jones? What? What? I'm not, no, I have not heard about her getting into Alex Jones. Doesn't seem like... I mean, I will make jokes about Alex Jones myself. I would not say I'm into Alex Jones. You play MPOs, I just walk around in towns and play dress up and do emotion reactions. You know what? You have your fun. That's all that really matters. My shoes. Man needs proper kicks. Chat, you know what? I have a suspicion that old-timey underwear was very uncomfortable. Based on the cut of it and the way the materials it's probably made of. Will I play Lego Fortnite? What do you think? Do you think what do you think the odds of me playing Lego Fortnite are? For ladies, I kind of liked it. Slips are really so. I'm talking about much older stuff than that. I'm talking about before you had anything like, you know, fancy. I'm talking about, yeah, you wear it back when like the 1700s or something, or like whatever this stuff is right here we're wearing, whatever the female equivalent would have been. Or like, you know, for the guys, this doesn't look that comfortable either. Burlap. I don't think burlap. I mean, maybe, if even that. Muslin? Yeah, that was what they had, right? Muslin. opinions are Lego Fortnite is or go on Alex Jones' podcast. Does Alex Jones even have a podcast anymore? I know he got back on Twitter recently, but that's all I've heard about him, to be honest, after he lost his court case. It's like a model, then you use those muslin pieces as stencils for the real material. Right, I'm gonna stick with my little brush hatchet. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that. It's kind of stuck. Oof. The Mohammedans will see the one religion, Deus Vult. Alright. Have you been playing a certain, like, world strategy games recently? Alex Jones made a cash grab video game. It's super generic Contra. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It probably shit, too. Head damage. He's made a lot of cash grabs over the years, I would feel. Look, I just like the songs people make of all the crazy shit he says. You cannot find the, you know, gay frog song not entertaining. Should play that instead? No, I don't think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'll leave that one for you. I don't know if, like, putting on more of clothing like this actually gives you better armor or not, because they don't give you actually anywhere to read stats. Maybe just like the, you know, it just gives you a nice look. Imagine owing over 100 million and not being able to file. He actually owes like $1 billion. It's like one of the biggest, like, court cases like that, or like, money, shit, what's the word I'm looking for here? One of the biggest court rewards from, like, non-company ever. Hell, usually companies don't get fined that much. They're in it, some real protection. Come at me. Leave it stuck in it. Holy shit, a scythe. Yeah, the scythe makes people, like, split apart. You'll see. If I don't die in the first fight. Anyone coming at me? I think that's the same exact helmet. Ooh, that axe might be... I'm gonna stick with the scythe. Scythe is usually pretty good in this round. You gotta kill people quick because you're fighting 2 at a time now. Oof. Perfect, cleanly cut, sliced right off the head, Chad. You, come on now, you should be celebrating my victories. Where's the other one? Just you? I think this is a better sword than I had last time. Yeah, much better sword. More reach. Anybody hype for when Hades 2 eventually comes? I think a lot of people are hyped for that. But you know what? It's probably going to turn into a Silk Song 2 situation where it's like it was announced a little too early. It's going to take forever to come out, and no one will know when it's coming out. What Silk Song 2 is when is something I've been hearing for a while. And I really need some armor. Another Star Citizen. Star Citizen is the difference. Is that's crowdfunded, and it's like you pay for it, and you pay a lot of money for it. Oh no! Close. I mean, I like to make fun of Star Citizen too, but I do hope that game it does one day come out and is good. I would like a good actual space game now that Starfield has crashed and burned. Where'd my sword go? Fuck. My sword just vanished again. Alright. Fine, I'll take the big axe. But he's not laying on it, is he? Please don't jinx my sequel to my binge game. I'm just telling you, like, the realistic possibilities. Alright. You lying on my sword, buddy. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, oh, actually, there it is. You're still hoping for a sequel to the Order 1886? That is not happening. That game didn't sell very well. And was panned. It's one of like Sony's first party games from the PS4 era that didn't really do that well. And the Callisto Protocol, that game sucked. Where's your friend? There's always two of you. Oh, when did I trip? Started to trip for some... Panicked even. Order 1886 does seem to have a cult. I mean, I was alright with it. I didn't dislike it. I thought it was like a decent, like, Gears of War style game. Which had potential, but it just didn't sell very well. The studio that made the Order doesn't even exist anymore. They were bought by Oculus Studios in 2020. What have they made since then for Oculus? This is the same sword I currently have. Means I could go dual blade. Holy shit. Oof. Even I'm concerned about my new, like, Some double weeb power. It's only weeb if it's katana. This is a noble European weapon. Could have a hammer. I'm good. I'll stay with my swords. You see the new trailer for Suicide Squad? I did not. I did not. I did see people talking about it. Like a chibi poison ivy though. And some people upset over it. Lone Echo, Echo, Arena Echo, Combat, and Echo okay, I think I might have seen some of those games. Or like, I never bought any, but I think it's like space, right? And there's this news, the studio was hit by layoffs in April 2023, which resulted in roughly a third of the employees. Yeah, it's difficult being a VR developer, I think, because you're always like, you can't really have high sales expectations. Because not everybody has a VR shut up. Especially when you're expecting it to be like a, Facebook only VR. Oh no, get up, get up, get up. We're like stuck in a figure 4 leg lock. Oh, come on. No. Come on. Oh. Oh, he kept me down, chat. And his friends bum rushed me. You got jumped. That is what happened, isn't it? She is literally a child now. Apparently Poison Ivy became well, she died in the last Arkham game, so she had to do something like that. Dart got gangbang. You use an interesting word for it, you realize. Another run. Another run, gentlemen. She's Groot. That is the thing with all plant-based comic book characters now. But she probably gets to say more than her name, though. Come on, give. I think my problem with the Suicide Squad game remains in that it's like you just shoot people despite who you are. It's like, what? That's so boring. Look, if I'm gonna be like any of these characters, I want to do more than just shoot and then just have a traversal mechanic. I think that's really gonna hold the game back and make it just nowhere near as fun as something like, the Batman games were. It looks like just like it looks. It just doesn't look that great. I'll be honest with you. You shoot Superman, let's see how long that lasts. I don't know how they're gonna do the Superman fight. Probably have to have like someone else fight you for you. I mean, I'm gonna be playing it obviously and making a video on it, but I'm just not really super excited for it. I'd rather have had like a new Arkham style game. Kryptonite, that's... everyone hates Kryptonite though. It's just so like, oh, so this guy that's this powerful, instead of coming with a creative way around it, you just like bring him down to your level. Look, I'll accept it if they use the kryptonite that makes Superman gay. How about that? If that's how you beat him, that would actually be entertaining. Real thing, by the way. Real actual thing that was in the comics at one point. We need Arkham-style Nightwing, Red Hood, and Rob... Well, you did get a really shitty Batman game that had those characters in it. I mean, they're just like shittier versions of Batman, so why do you need them? Without Batman. Honestly, I still want my Transmetropolitan video game. I don't know how it would work, but it'd be awesome. Not happening after the issues with the creator of it. I mean, he still works, right? Transmet game would be on drugs. It would probably have to be like an open world game, right? And like a big, you know, cyberpunk. Well, sort of cyberpunky, yeah. Well, it is cyberpunk, to be honest. Gotham Knights suck, though. That's what I said. Have you read the Hellboy comics? I've only ever seen like the 2000s Hellboy movies. The first and second one. Never read the comics. Everything I see is from before the allegations came out, nothing since then. Maybe you wouldn't then. I know he didn't work on the current like season of Castlevania either, did he? Which is a shame. I like the version of Death he came up with because he's just calling everyone a fucker. Like you have the Grim Reaper and he's like, you fucking retard. Like what? I've never seen that version of Death before. Oh, I just realized when you get to the boss, they give you like a fence to keep you blocked in. Did you hear that with all these movies bombing hard the box office that people are calling it the Great Movie Bombing? I have not heard that. They need to work on the name. I mean, there's been successes too, right? It's not all of them bombing. There's been it's mainly been like a lot of the superhero movies, right? Like I know a lot of superhero movies have not been doing well, did not do well last year, or technically still this year. We also wrote Freak Angels, which then got Crunchyroll adaptation. I personally prefer the anime of Freak Angels, the comics. I'm not even, what is Freak Angels? I've never heard of that one before. He didn't come up with that version of Death. He was off the show before that. Well, whoever did it was pretty good. Oof. There was a writing and acting strike. True. That will eat into the profits, or like the quality of anything. I'm gonna stick with the scythe. Doing me pretty well. Still need to see Oppenheimer. I haven't seen either that or Barbie movie, actually. Yeah, the two that everyone was like going nuts over during the summer. Or like post-summer. I hate how difficult it is for these people to die, but I just like get stabbed once, I'm dead. I just poked him a little bit. Just poked him. He just like fell apart. Now the biggest flop though is the Marvels movie though, right? That's one I remember everyone talking about recently. Because it was like a big, massive budget and... Oh, fuck. I would. How are you still alive? Like half your skull is missing. I think Aquaman, Aquaman hasn't come out yet, right? Does it have Amber Heard in it? Or were they able to replace her? That'll probably be a big detriment to it if she's still in it. Just came out, and yes, she's in there. Yeah, people are also just exhausted by superhero movies, I feel. She's in a significant amount of it. I guess they couldn't reshoot it. Is she fully retired from acting, or is she gonna like, you know what? You're gonna carry on. Fix it, hurry. Don't pole dance on the fucking scythe. Get it out from under your feet. I need to kill with this weapon, not get, be sexy on it. They took the villain from the first movie and made him a good guy, who is the buddy comedy with Aquaman, which is the villain of the first movie. I didn't watch the first Aquaman, but it had like some kind of other like king guy, right? You know what? It's not the first time they've done that. Shit weapons. I think it's less of superhero movies, but boring formulas, and Spider-Verse, Guardians 3, and Invincible is doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, still, there's like so many flops when usually, though, especially from Marvel was the big thing, and Marvel had a bunch of superhero movie flops, and they never had a year like that. But Spider-Man is a given. Spider-Man movies will almost always be successful. They're just like, everyone loves Spider-Man. Guardians 3 had, I mean, it's the finale of the Guardians series, right? And Invincible is a TV show, but, animated, so people are more, that's pretty good. It's a deconstruction of superheroes as well. Since what if superheroes were real and it was fucking terrifying? Isn't there like a horror movie, a superhero horror movie called like Blind Fire or something like that? Like, I got no spine anymore. Can you guys finish me off? Brightburn? Oh, Brightburn. It's basically like Superman's origin story, but he's like evil or something. Which is, clearly been done before, but hey. The Boys, yeah, The Boys is pretty popular as well. Also really messed up from what I've heard of it. There's like the scenes in it. I think we're going to see another Beyond Two Souls game. It was kind of bad. No. If you've noticed, our boy David Cage doesn't really do sequels. Which is one thing I can actually respect him for, in that he's like always wants to make a new game, instead of just relying on, a sequel. And he's currently making a Star Wars game. So, I don't expect a Beyond Two Souls. I mean, it'd be a little there'd be some, you'd have to change a lot of things, because As you know, the character that was in Beyond Two Souls gone through some changes. So they'd had to reflect that some way in the plot if they wanted to stick with the same character. Just repeats of the same 5 to 10 healthier ingredients with a lot of nonsense. I mean, you can only. I mean, we had a solid decade or over a decade of superhero movies. It's time for them to kind of like burn off. I think the studios like A24 is setting. A24 is almost entirely horror, though, right? What is A24's formula? I've seen a couple of their movies, but I don't know really what the A24 style is. I just know everyone talks about them these days. Another run. AT4 is experimental stuff. Experimental, lower budget. No, yeah, like I said, horror usually is lower budget. But they seem like they do a pretty good job with it. It's more avant-garde and nouveau vogue type films. They like produce a lot of stuff that comes out of like film festivals, right? It's like they like see something at a film festival, like, yeah, we'll sign it. Midsummer. Wasn't Nope also 824? Yeah, Nope was. Nope was pretty good. Help with Porter Robinson video for Shelter. There's anime. I don't like using this hoe chat. It's kind of a crappy weapon. But hey, as long as my enemy has one as well, it's a bit more of a fair fight. But I'm not stuck under his armpit. Also made Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was the one that won all the awards, right? Like I'm playing golf with this guy's head. This is what it felt like to be Abby, chat. I can't dislike her anymore because I've done the same thing. Oof. That's what happened to Joel. That's definitely, you know, kind of shit, but it'll do. There's a scene in a movie where a guy needs to put a butt plug in his ass. No context. I mean, sometimes a guy just has to put something in his ass. You don't need context for it. Don't judge them. Saying you never have. Midsummer got a little gory parts. The one scene with the cliff, and then like the one guy that the traditional Viking way of executing. What? I'm sorry, dude. You got fucked over. The barrel started flying with him. The Blood Eagle, yeah, I just didn't want to mention in case someone, hasn't seen the movie yet, but yeah, the Blood Eagle. It's trying to, like, beat around, like, what the traditional Viking were. Open nut. You know what? I haven't seen the open nut emote used in a while, so thank you. Warms my heart. Oh no, oh no. Get up, get up. Okay, once you're just down, you're, oh, flattered. Oh, I've never done that to somebody's head in the game. Says his lungs appear to... I noticed that when I watched it, that his lungs seem like they were, inflating. I don't think you can actually still be alive after being blood eagled, though. So it might have just been the drugs the guy was on. I think Midsummer boosted tourism for Sweden. I mean, it's a very beautiful country, so yes. And you usually don't have to worry about being killed by a pagan cult. That being said, that was the one of the issues in the movie that is like, how are they expecting to get away with that? Because all these people have flight records of them all traveling to Sweden together, and only one of them comes back. And Sweden is a place that, you know, is gonna like look into that when a bunch of like tourists go missing in the woods. Like, oh hey, we had like 4 or 5 people die, and only one of them came back to college. And we also have the travel records of them like renting a car and going out in this one specific area. Give me the hat. The mushroom wailing scene in Midsummer is too real. I've seen that kind of agony trip before. I want to make a horror film, but make it look beautiful, and he'd never seen a horror film set fully in the daytime. I mean, he's got a point. Haven't seen that either. Or at least not a very good one. Oh, ow. You did almost look like Cartman from South Park. What? And when did I do that? You know what? I'll take it. Sex scene in Midsummer is kind of goofy though. Well, it's like a bunch of pagans and like they're all tripping, right? Hey. My last game? Oh, okay. You know, you know what makes this game sort of like good but also ick, and that is the weapons stick in bodies, and there's like you have to like actually pull it out. There's like a weight to it when it's like stuck in someone. It's like, you don't usually see that. Like I just stuck something in somebody. Don't worry, darling, was such a waste of good cast. I don't want that. Shoes, we'll take them. Just looked up the new Fast and Furious movie, bomb, even though it made 700 million. The reason for it is because the budget was 350. Movies are, okay, if it made 700 million and it only took 350, that was not a bomb. That was several $100 million of profit. A bomb is usually either it didn't make any money or it only made its money back. Or it's made a very pitiful amount of money. If you made over $100 million in profit, then you did good. Heading off early since I've been sick all day, so I need to rest. Have a good holiday. Hey, Gotetsu, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I will see you early in January. Play some good stuff, alright? Double the budget for marketing and whatnot, so it broke even. You gotta keep in mind Hollywood accounting, which helps them with all that as well. Give me the pinch. Need some nicer pants. Chad, I just realized something creepy in that the pants are still filled out even when I'm not wearing them. Look at that. That's not how unworn pants look. That's like a ghost is inhabiting them. I knew there was something off about that, but I only figured it out just now. In the industry, making only double your budget in box office is a loss. I'd have to see some, like, you know, confirmation on that. Because most movies do not make more than double, or if even that. Prior to release, the Wrap estimated the film would need a gross 80 to 650 million worldwide in order to turn it. Okay, wow, you guys really... Chad, when do we become a movie-oriented stream? I kid. Here's my true thoughts on all of this when it comes to movies. I'm glad I'm not a movie guy, so I don't have to worry about it all. Gotta remember, Dart doesn't give a hell about movies. There's some movies, but most movies I don't. You don't need your armpit, do you? It's a refreshing way to be chat when you don't worry about movies that are coming out all the time. Just like a couple good films a year and you're good. That's all you really need. Here's the thing, Chad. You'll be so much better if you stop worrying about the budget. Chad, I ask you, why does anyone actually care, except for the people who bankrolled a movie, how much it made? There are so many movies that I love that were dog shit in terms of how much money they made in the theater. Do you want to know a movie I love that did poorly? The Thing. The Thing did abysmally bad in the theater, but I still love that movie, and it's like a cult classic today. Big Trouble in Little China did terrible. Still a cult classic. People love it to this day. Hell, wait. Wait, let's see, what was the name of that? Wasn't Shawshank Redemption, like, yeah, Shawshank Redemption, like you said, was like failure at box office, but then it like became popular and like well renowned as being on cable TV all the time. So I won't worry about how much money a movie makes because I'm not the one bankrolling it. It just matters, did I enjoy the movie? If so, then hey, good times. Oh shit. Ooh. Actors Gang, where I worked, runs on those residuals, huh? I love the movie Waterworld. I don't really like the Waterworld so much, but I do like The Postman, which was another movie by same actor. I remember watching The Postman a lot back when I was a kid. Admittedly, I don't think it's a great movie, but it's one of those movies I can watch and enjoy. So that's my look on it. You don't really need to worry. The only people, chat, who really care about how much a movie makes are like the people who want to make content off it. Oh shit. Like if you gotta make a YouTube video and you need an easy talking point, you can talk about how much money a movie did or didn't make. That's really all it's good for. Unless you're just really into movie buff stuff and conversations about them. Come on, I'll fucking bite your ankles. I feel like he's playing that game where you have to like stick a knife between your joints and he's missing all the time. And you put your hand on a table and like with a knife like jab in between your fingers. He's very excited, like trying, I'm gonna get it. Gonna get it. Ow. 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 End it, you asshole. You're just torturing me. Come on. Do it. You want to stick a knife in me? See what's going on in there. Oh, he pulled out different weapons to garrot me with them. Oh, shit. He dropped the scythe and pulled out baby scythes. I've never seen them do that before. You can surrender, yeah, but then I deny the chat the humor of just watching me be slowly butchered. You've been to the the Waterworld live show in Universal Studios. Hey, I might actually be going there myself soon. When cheat on a Welshman's favorite sheep. When cheat on a Welshman's favorite sheep. I don't know what you're referencing. And we care because the movie does well. We can see the same quality of movie from these studios. Not necessarily. There's plenty of studios that do well but still put out shit movies. Sometimes there's plenty of shit movies that do very well. How many of you were big Transformers fans, chat? You know, those movies that came out in the 2000s that just did phenomenally well, but everyone talked about how much they fucking hated them. This movie shit, hate Transformers. So that's my take on it. Don't worry, don't get caught up in all these YouTuber arguments about, you know, movies, but, you know, go, you know, you didn't make its money back. Like, if you enjoyed the movie, don't worry about it if it made money back. If a movie is good, it'll usually have legs and continue making money for several years going forward. I can think of only a handful of, you know, examples where a movie didn't make its money back, and then also over time if it didn't make it back in the theater. Warner Brothers, I like the first Transformers movie. Did you like the 7 sequels or so? On FNF, they're shit, but make tons of money, or those Disney live-action remakes. There's plenty of, like, just crap that gets put out there for you to watch, chat. If it's mainstream enough, hey, they make a fortune of it. But you'll never really think about it more than after you leave the theater. But, yeah, there's Dartigan's movie rant, chat. Don't worry about if you're not bankrolling it, don't care about how much it makes. Unless you're just really hoping it gets a sequel, I guess. Chat, I think I will call it there for the night instead of going another hour, because I do want to make sure I get rested up, because I've got a long flight ahead of me tomorrow. I don't want to be up too late tonight. So yeah, 3-hour stream. Yeah, we hit the 3-hour mark. Went over it a little bit. Chat, I hate to leave you for the holidays, but you know what? This is my first holiday away from home as well, so can't really bring my computer with me. So you'll have to, like, get by without me for these upcoming Christmas, you know, Christmas and New Year stuff. But I'll be back in early January, and we'll pick up right where we left off. And I will finish up the Spider-Man for you very quickly after I get back from my little journey. But I will miss you, and I will hope you forget about me while I'm gone for like 2 weeks. Sorry for like all the vacations I apparently have taken this year, but hey, that's life. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year's. Here's to a great 2024 for everyone, chat. Thank you for watching me for all of 2023, or if you're brand new, for however long you've been watching. Or, yay, I appreciate it. Thank you for any bit subs or gift subs tonight as well. Thank you to the excellent mod team. Thank you for everyone in chat tonight for hanging out with me and chilling. Hope to see you when I come back, and you know, I think I'll be back on the 9th. Yeah, I get back on the 8th, so I'll be streaming probably again on the 9th of January, chat. So you get a little bit of a break from me. Just don't forget me, all right? Don't forget me. Where I'm coming back. We'll do some good shit. We got a bunch of good games coming in January and February, so no worries on content. Okay, chat. That's it for me. I will see you all later. Enjoy the rest of the year. And I'll be back for the next one. Peace, chat.